John.
Okay, welcome to all of you out there for what promises to be a great encounter. I'm sure you all recognize Bob Bifford, who is sitting right beside me, and who'll be giving us some of his expert insight into the match.
Hi there. There's little or no way out for this team. The players are going to have to play out of their skins just to stand still. Three, two, one,
Bust up!
You think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
I doubt he'll be taking any further part in the match after that.
No, we've still got 2 legs.
most famous Skaven player of all time? No doubt Tar's Surehands.
He had 2 heads and 4 arms.
Oh, he was a great player, but he died during a match.
Yes, his 2 heads had a violent argument and he strangled himself to death.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those 2, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts. That blade goes directly to the dugout.
Well, at least it's not the morgue.
It's amazing. He's running around like a rabbit when only a minute ago he was on death's door.
Yes, medicine has made amazing progress. Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snap of a wizard's neck. It's pathetic to see a so-called professional doing a thing like that.
Amateur! I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it. Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face.
Somebody had better stuff some smelling salts under his nose.
That won't do any good. He'll need extract of Nurgle to put him back on his feet. Here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him. Nice left punch. Right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now. Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one. He's recovered the ball. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face. Corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set out rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate. Instant stun.
What a sissy! That one can't hold the ground.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive!
Delivery is within Stud's reach. Ouch! I think young viewers should close their eyes. This violence is barely acceptable.
Nonsense, Jim! It builds character. It's amazing that the Skaven are such good runners.
It stands to reason. The slow ones get eaten in the junior leagues. That's one regulation clobbering.
That player's seeing stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright. Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh, yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim. I think he's singing him a lullaby. What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob. And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. Do you know where the sewer runners get their name from? He only defeated the All-Stars, who were winning 6-0 at halftime, while his teammates were getting pounded. A certain Greta decided to abandon the pitch and went into the sewers below the stadium. He came up in the opposition end zone.
I remember it well. He did it 7 times to score 7 touchdowns. It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard. First half is over already.
It can't be.
Yep, they're heading back to the changing rooms.
Well, see you in a few minutes, boys.
And the halftime break is coming to a close. Time for the players to get back on the pitch.
I can see one trying to hide up in the stands.
Don't worry, the fans will throw them back. Did you know the Nurgle rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southward. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters. He sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite. Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. If it wasn't for the blood flowing from his nose and mouth, you'd swear he was having a rest.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules? Right hook was worthy of a black hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. Good hand skills. The ball is caught.
Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim. Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department. Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings. In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly.
What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face.
You have to be counted to 10 to be officially knocked out.
In his case, I think they could count to 5,000, and it wouldn't change a thing. That's one regulation clobbering.
The pitch is no place to lie down for a sleep.
But after an uppercut like that, he doesn't have any choice.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him.
Yes, they're gonna score. Hold me back, Jim. I feel like going down there and joining in.
Slime balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God, bleh! Don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. Just look at the way his feet and hands are twitching.
The punch is still echoing round his body. Hook was worthy of a Black Hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it.
You know Head Splitter?
Ah, of course I know it.
Well, he said he's going to be less violent.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah, he said you'll finish off his opponents far quicker.
The sport is going to the dogs. Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet soon.
He should be up before next week's match. Some amazing stats for a young up-and-coming Skaven player. Never misses a pass, apparently.
Yeah, I watched him play. When you've got 8 arms.
Say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Oh, idiot, get off the pitch. If you can't take a little block like that...
Maybe they'll never play Blood Bowl again.
Good. I've got better things to do with my time. Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the League should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on cable vision.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
Rust off the pitch like a dead leaf.
Pretty soon it'll be a bit less of a leaf and a bit more of the dead, I think.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf? Yeah. See the way he gazed up into the crowd as he was pushed off the pitch?
Yeah, it was a farewell look towards his wife.
She's not the one with the pitchfork.
No, that's the mother-in-law. I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face. You think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. This player needs some time to get his senses back.
What a coward!
Get up, loser!
The Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the Motley Horde, that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
The players are ready.
That score.
Well, what can you say? But congratulations to the coach and his team.
Some teams put too much emphasis on their physical presence, but Blood Bowl is more than a fight.
There's a ball out there, dummies.
A major disappointment after a match in which they had the majority of possession.
So many missed chances, which just goes to show that the ball is not the key to the game.
They would have been better off to take care of the opposition. Even with the best player on the pitch, they managed to lose.
Imagine what the score would have been if he wasn't there.
I hope that none of the opposition suffered from claustrophobia.
The team kept them confined to their own half.
Own quarter, I'd say. Everybody clean. It can't be.
They must have come up with an undetectable doping substance.
I hope so. Otherwise, we're in for a dull match. He's a typical example of RPBA. Ref paid to do bugger all.
Yes, they could have got away with murder out there today.
They did.